Hi, this is written there by me, Brad. Let's begin. It was a lovely Sunday. It was the weekend. They were up until they got a phone call on the weekend. They basically answered the phone. It was the police chief. The police chief was asking questions. He could not figure out what was going on with the high school. Why it taking so long to investigate? They said, okay, tomorrow we start school, so we'll focus more on the investigation to figure out what's going on with the high school. The police said, good. It was basically the day. It was a Monday. It was time for school. They had to go to school. David basically said, good morning, Holly. Holly said, good morning, David. David said, I guess we better go to school. And Holly said, yeah, we gotta go to school. David and Holly were basically at school. Okay, they said hi to their friend. Their friend said hi to them. The school bell rang and it was time for class. They went to class, and that's what they decided to do, go to class. After the first two classes were done, it was time for lunch. They had to go for lunch. It was lunchtime at school. Holly basically ran into David. David said, what is it, Holly? Holly said, I think we have a plan. I have a plan. I have this idea. My idea is to stay overnight at school. Because I think the weird stuff doesn't happen in the day, it happens at night. David said, I agree, but how do we do this? Won't we get caught? Holly said, I have a plan and I'll tell you what the plan was. David said, okay. When all the students went home and all the staff had worked at school went home, Dan and Holly did not go at home. They hid underneath a stairwell. It was just to come out and was gone. They were going to investigate all the weird stuff to see if weird things happened at night. When this is when the weird stuff happened at the high school is what they thought. When Holly looked out the window, she noticed something really, really weird outside. Really weird. David said, what is it? Holly said, I don't know what it is, but come, we gotta get outside. David said, can we leave? We forgot about this. Holly said, yeah, we can leave. We just can't go back in because it'll be locked. David said, okay, yeah, let's go out. Okay. They basically went outside and approached where the light was coming. They basically got to the point where they saw the light. They saw what was causing the light. Someone left a lantern in the tree, and it allowed for there to be light. But what on earth was going on here? They didn't know. So they got out the camera and took pictures and said the police chief would want to see this. So they took pictures. They basically agreed that I think this is enough. We had to, they said they weren't going to do any more investigating, and they were just going to go back home. David and Holly were basically at home. They were happy they were home. So what they did is took the pictures they took with the camera and put it on the computer and had it emailed to the police chief. The police chief would look at it the next day, and that's what they had to do. It basically was the next day. School was finished for the day. David and Holly were basically back at home. They were happy they were at home. Holly basically said, "Have you talked to the police chief?" Dave said, "Yes, I have talked to the police chief." The police chief said that the pictures we took weren't that serious. And the police chief is kind of angry that we haven't done enough investigation to figure out what's really wrong with the high school and these minor things. Holly said, "You want my honest opinion? I think it's really stupid we haven't so far with the high school." Dave said the police chief said we have to stick to our job and continue investigating. Holly said, "I know, but I think it's kind of stupid that we haven't found anything really serious about the high school, other than these minor things." Basically, they had dinner. For dinner, they made pasta. It was quite delicious, and they ate all up. Oh yeah, this is basically where this movie ends for now. Thank you very much for watching.